Helena Bonham Carter. Is it John Bonham? Any relation to John Bonham? Is that? It won't surprise me if it was. Helena Bonham Carter. Away it goes. Next, Brigitte Bardot. Mademoiselle, with your extra long neck, you are scaring me. I can just see Pepe Le Pew coming along now. My wish, not today, my wish. It's a dude. It's a very feminized dude, but it's a dude. The jaw has been absolutely sculpted and shaved down, but the cheekbones remain, look. The eyes are still rectangular. The ears, I think they've been pulled up a bit, but they're still low set. They're almost in line with that top lip. Do you know who he looks like? Claudia Schiffer. That's who I'm thinking of. And Kate Moss. I'm also seeing Kate Moss right there in that picture. Of course, it's the shadow casting jawbone that's doing it, fellas. Right there. You've seen it before because you've probably got one if you're a dude. Look at the mincer there. I don't know who that is. Is that Alain Delon? I don't know if it's Alain Delon. But that's a mincer. You got bony knees, you got big feet, you got wide, big feet, look. Absolute Bigfoot. If Bigfoot exists, it's right there. Right there. Very Marilyn-esque, don't you think? Life hasn't been very kind to him lately. Deep set rectangular eyes, massive cheekbones. He's got a bowling ball sized head and shape. Is that him walking like a girl? Trying, look. Where's my diamond? This one's doing it lovely there. Which one? Oh, another one there, look. Which one of these three is a woman, do you think? So easy to see them. Wow, it really does look like Claudia Schiffer in a lot of these photos. I'm seeing a bit of Greta in that one. But that is one of the famous photos of Brigitte Bardot with a double-pronged Adam's apple. Alex earlier on when he said, Alicia's got an Adam's apple and she was dead conscious about it. I went, show me. I went, as she echoes like. Everyone's got an Adam's apple. Let's make this straight, right? Everybody's got an Adam's apple. The difference is the male neck is 40% thicker and longer than that of a woman's neck. Therefore, the Adam's apple that fits in there is double pronged and it's 40% bigger and thicker than that of a real natural girl. All girls have got Adam's apples. How do you think you speak, ladies, without? How do you gulp without an Adam's apple? The difference is the male's is much thicker, bigger, and double pronged. Wow, that looks like a pee-pee. Uh-oh. If I was dancing in a nightclub and a girl came up towards me and this area started moving like that, I'd grab my passport. And I'd grab the nearest flight out of England. France. I'd grab the nearest Air France back to England. There we go. There's Bridget showing off his true gait. Straight legs, knees together. That policeman's looking a bit dodgy there. That sergeant. There's a bloke sticking out his poochie. Hey boys, how you like my hairy ass? No thanks, Brigitte. Or shall I call you Brian? It's much more fitting. The can-can dancers. Do you know what? I've just got this gut feeling, because I haven't looked at can-can dancers, but I've just got this gut feeling that right back in the day, can-can dancers were dudes. Dudes with boobs, just like on YouTube's. Dudes with boobs on YouTube's, just like now. They were doing it back then with the can-can dancers. I just got this feeling that loads of real men went to France, went to the Moulin Rouge and paid good money to see men with shaven legs. Oh, Brigitte Bardot's got a willy look. There it is. Look at that packing. Absolutely, ooh la la.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
My big ding dong. My big ding dong, boys and girls. My big ding dong. We're looking at Brigitte Bardot, who was a cigar smoker apparently. Brigitte liked the cigar every now and again. We're done. Brigitte Nelson. Brigitte Bardot is a dude. Let me just put Bardot into the back file. Carter. Yeah, we did Carter. Let's put Bardot in there. Is it A-R? It is A-R-D-O-T. Search Bardot. Away it goes. What's it searches for Brigitte? I'll show you some gates. Walking. That one there, that is Alain Delon, isn't it? Look at those trousers. He's wearing Bruce Lee's School of High Waisters before Bruce Lee was even born. We're looking at Brigitte Bardot marching like a man. Alain Delon. Mincing like a bitch. All the way to the bank. Straight legs, knees together. Major problem right here as well, wouldn't you say? They look very straight to me. It's a big foot. Flash mobs, as we say. Straight legs, knees together, Brigitte Bardot. That's a porky little FTM right there, isn't she? She's got her eyes on Bridget's tushy. Do you know that's a dude? Oh, yeah, you're a woman, of course you do. And again, Brigitte Bardot with straight legs. And we're done, aren't we? It's a dude with boobs. And you might well ask yourself, how long has this been going on? You might ask yourself, how long has this been going on? Well, forever and ever. Rule number 1 in forensics, watch the knees. Once you recognise that diamond belongs to a woman and the straight legs, knees together, space between the feet belongs to a dude, they can no longer fool you. Of course, age gets to them in the end. Yeah, exactly. Age gets to them in the end, guys. I don't know if they have to stop taking the testosterone at a certain age or whatever because of menopause for the women or whatever. But all of a sudden, they just look like the original sex. They do, don't they? At a certain age, there's just, you're not fooling anyone anymore. Straight legs, knees together. When they're young, they pass, look. Giant, bobble-headed women, look. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of that mouth. It's like looking down the Mersey Tunnel. Ferry, cross the Mersey. Do you know what? If that's Venice, I feel like I'm on a gondola going through one of those tunnels. On a tunnel of love. On a tunnel of love. We're done. Brigitte Bardot, stair fail. With whatever that is in his underwear. Stair fail, straight legs, knees together. That's it. Game over. Brigitte Bardot is a man. What's my back file saying? It is saying we've already done him. But we can re-add him to the list. Because the old Twitter ghosted everything, apparently. Let's add you right in. Brigitte Bardot. How it started, how it went, how it's going. How it started. How it went, and how it's going. Brigitte Bardot. Brigitte Bardot. Funk. Here we go. Oh, I've missed a T out. Dang it. Oh, 1 second. Brigitte. Is it Brigitte or Brigitte? So that's alright. Brigitte Bardot. I'll do. See you later, Bridge. Next. Bye. Next. Back up the top. Brigitte Bardot. Jessica Lang.